Hey, how are you doing today? This is Zafe with Innate Gaming. Today, what I want to do is talk to you about sound on your recordings. Yeah. So, one of your first things you can do to improve your sound is a software called Voicemeeter. Now, Voicemeeter can change, basically can make a very low microphone a bit higher if you have a lower sounding microphone, or if you need to turn your gain down on your microphone to eliminate some of the noises it picks up, because condenser microphones pick up all of the sounds like in your room echoing from the outside. So sometimes you want to turn the gain down lower on your microphone, and then just you can increase it through Voicemeeter, which I found works for me. You know, it might not be what everybody uses, but using a USB condenser microphone, I feel that, you know, it helps to have like a digital mixer of a sort. So I'm going to show you Voicemeeter real fast, what it looks like and what I've done with it. Okay, so this is Voicemeeter, and it's 100% free. Okay, and you can get it in a link. I'll put it in the description below. Alright, or you can just search for it in Google. It's very easy to find. Now, I got the Voicemeeter Banana. Banana's just a more souped up version of the standard Voicemeeter. Forgot the name of that. But it lets me have up to 3 hardware inputs. I have this one for the Blue Yeti that I don't have connected right now. I'm using this $30 microphone. That is the X2Ga. I'll put the actually I have a full review of that if you guys want to see that. It'll be in the description below as well. So this will allow you to adjust your gain here. Okay. You set your microphone. You can see that I have the mic here set, and you can see when I'm talking it's moving. So you don't want it to really get too high. You know, green is like when you're basically talking normally. You want your voice to be in the green. That's you know that's the good sound. Then when you get louder, it's going to go higher, but you don't want it to peak. You don't want it to peak out. It's probably peaking out because also settings in OBS right now. So it might get a little crackly sometimes if you peak it out. So you don't want that. All right, and up here, the IntelliPan. You can adjust this. I like mine about right here for this particular microphone. But this can add in like bass to your voice or remove the bass. My voice is naturally deep, so I usually have it right about here. Now if you like, here's my voice standard. It's right here in the middle. Okay, so you might hear a difference. It might sound a little more bassy. So what I try to do is I keep it right about here. Okay, but some of you guys that have a lighter voice and you want to add a little bass, you can put it over here and just play with it and get it to where you want it to sound. It'll help you out. Okay, so that was Voicemeeter. Now, another big part of my audio is my filters. The VST 2.x plugins by, I think it's Reaper or something. I'll put that link in the description below as well, of course. But I'm going to go over, there's 3 filters. I'm going to disable them all right now so you can hear the difference. I'm going to talk. So it's going to sound like crap for a second, guys. Okay. So now you hear with no noise filters, right? I also have an auto tune on here, and that's only because I like to hum sometimes. And I don't even know if it does anything really, but I put it on here. I have it set on very, very low, so I like to have that T-Pain setting, but I'm going to go ahead and remove that as well. So you guys hear it without anything from OBS, without anything from the VST plugins or any other plugins filtering out my voice. You probably can hear the air conditioner or the fan here, the little floor fan, which is just keeping me nice and cool sitting here when I'm working. But you didn't hear it before, did you? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk through these filters, these plugins with you, one by one, so you know how I set mine up, so maybe you can match a little bit. Right here is the VTS noise suppression. When I click that on, you'll automatically hear a difference into what is being heard. This suppresses what sounds are picked up. Like, so if it's too low, it's not going to pick it up, you know. Maybe the key clicks and stuff, like when it's light, you're not going to hear that. Okay, that'll help with that. Okay. And I have mine at negative 35 dB. You might want to just toy with it and give it a listen to get it to where you want. But don't try to remove everything with that, and don't try to put it too low. Can really mess your sound up. It's all about, you know, trying to tweak it to your system. Now the noise gate. Noise gate is under REA gate dash standalone, and you're going to open the plugin interface because it's going to be a different interface than the other interfaces. Okay, so here we have the gate over here, and I have it set to negative 40. And here is some output mixes, wet and dry. And I didn't really change too much of this. You can look at my settings. You can try to match it and work it to what you have. You see this green here where I'm talking. Now you want it to always be under the point of where you're talking, because if it goes above that, you're going to be cutting out your own words. And you see when it drops, watch when it drops. Okay, that's all the sound that it's not picking up. What it's doing, though, it's not really not picking it up. What it's doing is it's not turning on the microphone. It's not reading the microphone unless it's above your settings. And that's kind of, you know, the whole point to it. Okay. So you might want to tweak that. You might want to set it a little lower or a little higher. It all depends on your microphone and depends on your own personal setup. But this is a good start. This is where I started at, and I just tweaked it here and there to get it to where I wanted it to be. And last, but definitely not least, is the noise removal. There's a trick to this, though. Okay. You're going to go into REA FIR, F-I-R, underscore standalone, and open plugin settings, and you're going to set this to subtract. Okay, there's a bunch of, there's the gate, there's the EQ, the subtract. Now the reason you set it to subtract is you want it to listen to all the noise in the background. You see this red line here on my screen? That is from the air conditioner and the fan. Now the way I get that, I'm going to have to close this back out maybe. No, or I can just click that. Okay, I can just click that. And then I minimized it on accident. Let me get that back up. Okay. So I removed the two other noise suppression and the noise gate. So I can listen to the microphone completely without anything. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to set your gain up on your microphone maybe a little higher than you normally would, just a little bit, not a lot, but you want it to be able to pick up the noises just a little better, maybe about just 5% higher than normal. Okay, and you can tell that my voice just got higher. That's for this. Okay, so now I'm going to hit this button, and then I have to be completely quiet because it says automatically build noise profile. Enable during noise. So you can't talk during this, and you'll see what it does. Alright, you see that? Okay, now I'm talking and you should be able to hear me fine, but you probably should not hear the air conditioner. Now if I turn down my gain back to where it was, now you probably shouldn't hear any of the background noise. I'm hoping I didn't mess up my settings to show you guys this. But yeah, that is the 3 plugins I mainly use. Oh, and my autotune to make my voice sound so magical. So, I hope that helped you guys out. If it did, please do hit that like button. Maybe subscribe. This is mainly a gaming channel, by the way. So, and so you know, I do OBS tips and stuffs, but it's mainly a gaming channel. But if it helped you out, do hit the like. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I'll try to reply to everyone. And we'll see you next time. Peace out. Bye-bye.